So today's session is gonna be about MMXM. 70-80% I will say will be covered today about MMXM, but the rest 20 will not be covered as it would need some experience. I can tell that 20% even today, but you people won't be able to understand the rest 80% as well. So I have created like 2-3 parts. We'll go one by one. That that's how you people will be able to learn MMXM from 0 to 80 in 1-2 days, and then in like a week or two will indirectly make you learn the rest 20%, because you people will need much experience with the rest 80% to learn that rest of 20%. Okay, so we'll start. टन 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 टन, शुरुआत थी यहाँ से। चीटिंग होगी इसलिए नहीं मैं बंद करना चाह रहा था। Okay, so MMXM is basically every move in market is MMXM. Every move you see, every expansion you see is a MMXM. But MMXM in simple language is when price changes its order flow, like from bearish to bullish after hitting the proper key level required, or which will sponsor the move, the opposing move, we can say. Okay, and why to use MMXM? Because you people would have idea till now how to frame expansions on the higher time frame, be that higher time frame H1, H4, daily, weekly, any. But how do you use that knowledge that this should expand, price should expand from here? How do you frame it? You frame it using MMXM. You frame an idea on higher time frame that now on the higher time frame this should expand. You frame that expansion using lower time frame MMXM. Don't worry, I will go much deeper into this. How do we go into the using time frame alignment? Don't read this now, just see this. MMXM is basically sell side of the curve if bullish, sell side of the curve heading towards the proper key level, which will sponsor the change in order flow, which will sponsor the reversal. Sell side of the curve is heading towards the proper key level, high time frame key level, and buy side of the curve moves away from the key level, which will sponsor the move towards the draw. Buy side of the curve heading towards the objective after taking the relevant key level. This is buy side heading towards buy side. This is sell side heading towards sell side, heading lower towards any sell side liquidity resting here. This is buy side of the curve heading towards the buy side liquidity. Now यहाँ पे नहीं यार, इतना अच्छा डिजाइन करा था, सारे खराब हो गए होंगे। Okay, now I have talked about order flow a few times, or you can say 1 or 2 times, but not in that much depth. But I will give a quick overview now. I talked about order flow here. Price shifting order flow from bearish. Price was bearish here. Price shifting order flow from bearish, if bullish, to bullish. This marks the MMXM. This is MMXM. The sell side of the curve and the buy side of the curve. Sell side of the curve framing the reversal after hitting the proper key level, which will sponsor the move sponsor the move, and buy side heading away from this reversal towards the objective. Now this is the change in order flow. It was bearish, changed the order flow to bullish. After hitting the relevant key level, relevant, you people would have a bit of experience now why I'm using the relevant word. Okay, now what is order flow? I have gone over order flow in like expansion video, I guess, but not in that much depth. How I define order flow is using opposing candles or opposing swings. Okay, take an example. Bearish order flow. Okay, only two order flows, bearish or bullish, right? Two ways I can frame order flow: opposing candles and opposing swings. Okay, when bearish, relevant up close candles will support price lower. Relevant up close, relevant again. Okay, relevant up close candles or relevant order blocks. Okay, and I have gone over order blocks. You people have the definition, have the picture as well, have the schematic. I have explained it how I define order block. Not every up close. That's why relevant up close. Relevant up close candles will support price lower. Highs will reject price. Price going into an high, this will reject price. You should see a high as a key level in bearish order flow. Just like you see fair value gaps or order block, you should see a high as well that way. That this is a key level, bearish key level. Highs in bearish order flow would be rejected. Price will reject high to go lower. This is bearish order flow. Highs will be rejected. Lows lows will be displaced through. This is rejection, right? Price tagging here, immediately rejecting off of it. This high makes price go lower, right? But this low doesn't reject price higher, right? Price displaces through it. So displacing through lows, rejecting highs is bearish order flow. Price respects up close candle in bearish order flow. Vice versa, bullish order flow. Relevant down close, opposing close. When bullish, you use down close candles as a terms of order block. Relevant down close candle support price higher. Relevant down close candle will support price higher. Relevant down close candle will support price higher. Now, with opposing swings, lows will reject price and sponsor the move higher. Lows will reject price and sponsor the move higher. Lows will reject price and sponsor the move higher. Vice versa. Here, opposing candles will support price higher. Now, highs would be displaced through. This high isn't rejecting price, right? But this low is rejecting price, right? So highs would be displaced through, lows would be rejected in bullish order flow. So that's why my best PDRA, I always say highs and lows. These tell me mainly 90% of the things I need to know. Highs are being rejected. Okay, we are bearish order flow. Highs being rejected, we are in bearish order flow. Okay, first time low being rejected. We could be in a bullish order flow. Again, low being rejected. Okay, we are in bullish order flow. Low being rejected. Okay, we are in bullish order flow. So I will frame bullish. Uh, did you people got a bit of an idea or clarity about order flow? I will say this is 90 or 100% of order flow. How I use order flow. You people would need experience with it, and that's enough. That's everything basically about order flow I use, and you people need to know. That is on this picture here. समझ आ गई? नहीं आ गई तो मार चलाओ. Okay. Now, as I said, sell side of the curve when bullish, this is heading towards the high time frame key level. So you don't try to pick any low. You never try to pick reversal. Why? Okay, price has break through this low. You don't predict that this low will reject. Price has break through this low. You don't predict this low will reject. You don't know which low will reject. Let price reject a low first. Okay, price rejected a low for the first time here. Okay, it could mark the change in order flow. Did it break through a high? Yes, not able to properly reject a high. Okay, nice. That's how you tell yourself is price or is price in sell side of the curve or is price in buy side of the curve. So if price in sell side of the curve, you frame every high to the objective. Price sweeps a high and you know you are in the sell side of the curve, price is sell side of the curve, you then frame it lower. If price in is in buy side of the curve, you frame every low price reaches to frame it higher. That's how I use MMXM. I don't try to pick it here. I let it confirm. Okay. At this moment, I know price is already in sell side of the curve and it hasn't rejected any low. So I am on the sell side of the curve and highs should be rejected. I will look to frame here. Relevant swing manipulation. Framing high time frame candles expanding towards draw. Same thing again and again towards the objective. Relevant opposing swing. Nice. Now, now, now. Sell side of the curve heading towards the proper key level and first time price rejects low, it could mark the change in order flow, but the change in order flow isn't yet confirmed. You wait for continuation legs to know that this framework is being spotted in the continuation legs as well. Okay, is a low being rejected next to this low? Like price rejected a low for the first time. Is another low being rejected? Okay, yes, so I can look to frame here. High time frame candles expanding towards objective. High time frame candles expanding towards objective. Relevant opposing swing as objective, right? Relevant lows rejecting price higher to the objective. Okay. Now this schematic and this is the are these both clear to you? इस कहाँ से आ गया भाई इंग्लिश खराब कर रहे हो मेरी तुम are these yes मैं भूल जाऊंगा एडू में पोस्ट करना लेट मी पोस्ट फर्स्ट टन 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 डेफिनेशन लिखनी पड़ेगी भूल गया do I need to write anything in here or I just can I just post directly because this thing is should be learned by examples or by logic. You, I mean, you can write, but what will you write in the definition? Market maker model. Dun, 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 dun. This will this would be the use of MMXM. This wouldn't be the definition. MMXM are used to frame high time frame expansion. Low time frame MMXM being used to frame high time frame expansion. MMXM is price shifting order flow after reaching the relevant high time frame key level. ओए स्टेज कहाँ गए भाई किसी ने भी नहीं लिखा मार भी चलेगी बताओ तो सही मेरे को ओए मास्क सिंह कहाँ गया है ना? हाँ, ये नहीं आना चाहिए इसमें, है ना? इसके साथ लिख दूंगा वो, ठीक है, डन। नहीं नहीं, ऑर्डर फ्लो की डेफिनेशन भी तो देनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे। ओके, पहले ये लिख लेता हूँ। अब इधर फॉरवर्ड करना है, ऑर्डर फ्लो वाली। टन टन टन, फॉरवर्ड नहीं लिखना ही पड़ेगा। फिर इसको बाद में लिखना पड़ेगा। ओके। बस दो दो पे 2:10 तब तक समझ आए थे. Okay, you all understood this? Okay, now MMXM is used to frame high time frame expansion using low time frame MMXM. I will teach you how, but how do we do that? By using time frame alignment. Now, I don't use proper orthodox or fixed time frame alignment, any time frame that suits with my expectation, but yes, you need to have a basic idea of which time frame to link with which. Only then after you can adjust. High time frame key level, low time frame MMXM. Daily key level, hourly MMXM. Hourly key level, minutes MMXM. Okay. If this key level is on the hourly, you try to frame M15, M1, M3, M5, MMXM, whichever suits more to you, makes more sense to you. Daily key level, you will use hourly or H1, H4 MMXM, or in some cases 30-minute MMXM, whichever suits you better. But mainly when you are using daily key level, hourly would be enough in most cases. H1 MMXM, H4 would be good when it makes much more sense to you. Depends on you. But like high time frame key level, you wanna frame one or two time frames lower to frame the MMXM. Daily, you go lower, 4 or 1 hour or 30 minutes if you need. Hourly or H4 key level, you go lower, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute MMXM. Okay, you go lower on the time frames to frame MMXM. This is clear now. Dun dun dun, time frame alignment thing. यार गाना सुनना है मेरे को यार, तुम लोग कल टाइम पे आते हो. अब समझाना क्या था मैंने? एक एग्जांपल इस पे थी, एक एग्जांपल इस पे थी, वो बाद में पहले समझाना था ये. This is also clear. Order flow thing, price rejecting highs, relevant up close candles, supporting price lower, price displacing through lows. This is bearish order flow. Price rejecting lows, displacing through highs, relevant down close candles, supporting price higher. This is bullish order flow. Now on to the next. Now how do you frame MMXM? Okay, you need to know the stages of MMXM. You have till now got an idea of or a basic overview of what is MMXM, why to use, and the basic schematic, right? Now, how to actually use MMXM? Okay, we have framed on the high time frame. Okay, price should expand from this relevant key level. Okay, we have came on the low time frame or perfect low time frame for MMXM as well. Okay, we know price is rejecting a low, price is displacing through highs, price is relevant down close candle supporting price higher. But how do you actually frame it? This picture will give you a basic idea, and that next two will make it more clear. I can't go to the most advanced one directly. That's why I made you understand this at first, then this. Same way here. So you don't want to frame or try long, even if you have right like bullish bias. When price is in the sell side of the curve, it won't go higher until the relevant key level is hit. And you don't need to predict which relevant key level is the key level which would sponsor the move higher. Like for bullish example, you don't need to know. Price will show you that okay, this is the relevant key level. I'm moving away from this. Like price could show you a move back from this low, and you think okay, price is rejecting a low. I let me frame. You use the first rejection of a low as a framework. because price could have rejected this high to go again lower, and I use this. I just didn't take this low here because you people would be confused. I frame that way, but this is the first time I'm teaching you MMXM, so won't go that deep, but I am telling there is a logic, there is a reason why I don't personally, people can, I don't personally like to frame it in here. The continuation stages are much more high probable, or give you better risk reward, give you more conviction, make your positions high probable. UDBuy has seen me framing entries up in here when price is so close to the objective that people think, okay, now it's over. All the move has happened. How can I frame? That's when the highest probable entries come. If you go through my Friday's position, like that was bearish scenario, but take it as a bullish scenario. All the bearish move was happened on the Friday and on Friday, on this past Friday, and I framed after 10:30. Most of the move lower had happened before 10:30, and price was this much close to the draw. Then I framed because I don't need to pick the reversal. I don't need to frame here. When I know which stage or which curve or which side of the curve price is in, and I know it won't change the order flow until the relevant opposing key level is hit. So I can still frame in the same direction. And as I know price is in bullish order flow or a bearish order flow, so I know which levels to consider opposing swings, opposing candles, and I know which is the obvious draw. Okay, price is displacing through that. I am on the right side of the curve. I can still frame. Objective is open. Doesn't matter if price is here, here, here. It's just that I don't frame in here, even though I have the right bias. I use this as a framework. Okay, price has rejected a low for the first time. Okay, first time showing indication for the change in order flow, but this could be fake. Price could go from here to here. This could be high time frame retracement, expansion into an objective. So retracement is objective, opposing swing, and price can continue lower again to the next or the real relevant key level, and you could get stopped out. So you don't necessarily need to know when is the reversal put in. The continuation legs will make you confirm that idea. If the continuation legs are supporting this, respecting this, that makes you build conviction, that shows you price showing you its hand. Okay, I am on the this side of the curve. I have rejected a low once. Now I am showing the bullish order flow signature second time. I am displacing through highs. I am respecting relevant down close candle. I am rejecting a low once again. Okay, that's how you frame. Now talking, we were about to talk about stages of MMXN. Just a second. 2 बज के 2, 2 बज के 10 हो गए, यस हो गए. Okay, I'm done for this. Okay, is this the current thing I told you about? Is this clear? That my rule is I don't frame entries in here. I don't try to pick this reversal of the curve. If I know the draw, I know I will get several opportunities until the objective is hit, and this is the lowest probability of the MMXM here. The highest probability opportunities lie in here, in here. I will tell you the reason, the logic as well. Dun, 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 dun. Because if you aren't doing this for high probability or high win rate, why are you even learning all this? Dun, 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 dun. Clear, nice. Okay, so how I learned the stages, count this way. After the SMR is put in, if bullish, the lowest low, or which forms the change in order flow, which forms the reversal, that is the smart money reversal, SMR you can say, from the high time frame key level. Now the legs going higher, making price go higher, from next to it you will frame the next leg as 0, the next one to it as 1, the next one to it as 2. I have not marked this one, I have not marked this one. Why? This isn't the leg which is making price go higher. This is the one right here. So the next relevant leg to this would be this and not this. In terms of time, this one comes, this one is next to this if you take it in the literal words. But even though if you take it in literal words, which leg is making price go higher? This one or this one? This one, right? This one didn't make price go higher. This one make price go higher. This one made price go higher. This one made price go higher, not this one. So the legs next to SMR you would frame from 0, 1, 2. Okay, 0, 1, 2. Not marking this. This is the relevant leg which is making price go higher. Did price go higher directly from here? Nope. So this isn't the leg which is making price go higher. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. So we would frame this way. After SMR, this is the 0 leg. This is the 1. This is the 2. Okay. This much is clear. Why I'm not using this? Why I'm not using this? जल्दी जल्दी मारो चलनी है. मैंने गाना सुनना है, उसको मंदिर भी जाना है. Nope, not necessarily after manipulation. Was this leg formed after manipulation? Nope, right? This was the leg formed due to manipulation. This could have been without manipulation as well. The leg which makes price go higher in a bullish or buy side of the curve, or in a MMBM. Market maker buy model. The legs which make price go higher, you would mark that those legs would be relevant to you. Okay, this could have been done without the manipulation as well. This one, no manipulation, right? This leg is making price go higher, that's why you will consider this as relevant. So what's here? Okay, did you are you people able to understand this? 0, 1, 2. And why I'm not using this, because this simply didn't make price go higher. This leg made price go higher. Okay, so how we do frame? After the SMR, the legs next to it you would frame as 0, 1, 2. Okay, and just this way you would, just give me a second, let me turn off my screen because my charts were disturbed, or not disturbed, I will say I am disturbed. चल पागल हो गया भाई मैं, कुछ जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा। टाइम नहीं है अब उनके पास। इतना परेशान कर दिया लोगों ने मेरे को। Okay, I am done. Let me turn on my screen again. We were here. The legs next to the SMR 0, 1, 2. Always remember this. The next legs to the SMR, you would start counting from 0, 1, 2. Okay. Chala. Now SMR has been put in from the higher time frame key level. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. You would simply mark 1 as first stage, 2 as second stage. Okay, 1 as first stage, 2 as second stage. Now what about this? This is clear to you. The one leg is first stage, the second leg is second stage. You don't count from 1, 2. You count afterwards the SMR is put in. Then you count from the next leg 0, 1, 2. Clear? Now the next leg, relevant leg which makes price go higher, which is the zero leg, is LRB when bullish, low risk buy. When bearish, this is LRS, low risk sell. This isn't actually low risk, this could be high risk also, but the name, so we have to follow with that. But I rarely, or you will, I frame LRS or LRB entries, but not that often. But you don't need to worry about entries as of now, just learn the MMXM concept. I will tell you exactly how to frame entries, which leg to frame entries in, and how to use each and every leg. And even after the second stage has happened, how to frame entries even after that, I will tell you that as well. Okay, I told you 80% of the things will be covered today, rest 20%, if I teach you today, you won't be able to understand even these 80% things. So the zeroth leg is LRB. Okay, and the 1, 2 are one first stage and two second stage respectively, right? See, no manipulation here, but which is the leg making price go higher? This leg, right? So first stage, this isn't the leg making price go higher, this is the leg. So second stage, okay? And obviously from relevant levels, here the relevant level is internal level, here the relevant level is opposing swing, and here the relevant level is opposing candle or opposing or internal level, you can say. Here the relevant level is opposing swing. So this picture or schematic is clear as well, like which is the LRB, which is first stage, which is second stage. If this is a sell model MMSM, not on the buy side, on the sell side of the curve, this would be LRS, low risk sell, and these would stay same, first stage and second stage. So LRB, first stage, second stage, which are those legs? Is this thing clear to you? जल्दी जल्दी मार चलिए सबको. And you don't need to worry about how to frame any LRB leg or first or second stage, just understand the concept. I will go over entries after 1 week or maybe 10 days, and you really don't need to be worrying about entries till then. I have placed or I have planned everything in a logical order. and it should stay in that phase for your good, because you need to learn one or more, two more concepts before you can, before you are able to frame the entries the right way, the high probable way, the best way. To me, I can say, I will say. But if you are eager to learn entries today, you are open to living. You aren't being forced here, but if you wanna learn, stay patient. So I don't wanna see any doubts regarding why, how would have we framed an entry in here. It's okay if you are having a doubts in spotting the stages. Why would this be a second stage? Why wouldn't you consider this first? Would this be a LRB? Would this be SMR? All those doubts are fine, but just no doubts related to entry, because I haven't covered the entries part now. It is placed later in the order due to a reason. Okay, now Kishoda, हम इसको करते हैं पोस्ट 12 15 मतलब 23। हाँ हो गया। यार ये तो डायरेक्ट भी कर सकता था, रिप्लाई मार रहा था। When bullish, try shifting off sell side of the curve। रिप्लाई में भेजिए या ऐसे भेजिए? ऐसे भेजते हैं पहले। नहीं नहीं, MMBM भी लिख देते ना साथ में। कौन सी इंडस्ट्री, ये वाली? ओके, अब ठीक है। मैंने इसके बाद समझाया था ये। ओके, इधर 1 2 ही रहने दो, तो बेटर है ना? अब हम आते हैं यहाँ पे. So price tagging the relevant level, sell side of the curve, making price head towards the relevant key level. I sometimes 10% of the 90%, even when I have the bullish bias, I have bullish bias. I will sometimes do participate in this sell side of the curve as well, because I know exactly sometimes with much conviction that price should, even if price wants to go bullish, price should go from this key level. So if I get an opportunity to frame towards that key level, I do that as well. And the same day I do frame away from this key level towards the main objective as well. But you aren't advised to do that, even though neither should, neither am I advised. I do that like once in a month or once in 5 6 weeks. The last time I did that was on RTY and RTY YM, and before that I did that on YM. Mm, I will show you the example of the most recent case was like 2 3 days ago. Can't show in the charts because my schematics would get affected. कितना लिखते हो भाई आप? Like if I wanted to short, I wanted to short from here in YM. So I have the proper framework to long as well. You should are not advised, even though you can trade this because this looks clean to ride the buy side of the curve as well. And basically I was wanting to, main idea was framing sell side of the curve from this key level towards the objective. This objective internal level, external to this daily internal level. But I was being shown a good opportunity to frame that buy side of the curve as well. So I did frame. I framed RTY from this low towards this high, but main objective was this weekly FVG on YM. I didn't post the result of this, but this was completely too valid. Price went bullish from here, formed SMT with here, which wasn't even formed at that time. I just predicted it that it should form here and go higher till here, and short from there. It formed SMT here, went higher till here, and went short from there. Wednesday 26, Wednesday 26, I will show you in here. MYM, I will show you on MYM, not on artifact. I can show you on YM. I don't have any drawings. Weekly FVG. This is the still marked. Okay, this chart was on 26 Wednesday. Hourly chart 26 Wednesday. Okay, this day the relevant key level weekly FVG. I was wanting to long from here. Was predicting SMT here. This candle hasn't even formed yet. I was wanting to long this buy side of the curve to the relevant key level, which will change the order flow, which can change the order flow to sell side of the curve. So I framed this buy side of the curve. You aren't advised to do this in your starting days. With experience you can, but not in the starting days. This candle was just open 2 minutes, 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. I don't remember, one of these. Then framed buy side, then framed sell side as well. And before that I did it like a month ago. I know the don't know the exact date, but I know I have posted the position for that day. It was on YM. long in the buy side of the curve till the objective, till the key level, which I have much conviction on that this should be the key level sponsoring the sell side of the curve, cha- responsible for changing the order flow. No other key level could do that. Why? In चैनल नहीं देख सकता क्या? इसे तो सच नहीं मालूम है यार, बहुत ऊपर हो जाएगा, दिखाई देता हूँ वही। This day I have marked this level as I know this level should be sponsoring the move lower, should be responsible for changing the order flow from buy side of the curve to sell side of the curve. Now I won't or never recommend you to trade this kind of buy side of the curve. I don't even remember, I don't even recommend. When you are bearish, you shouldn't trade the opposing curve. Like when you are bullish, you shouldn't participate in the sell side of the curve. When you are bearish, you shouldn't participate. क्या बोला मैंने? When bullish, only participate in the buy side of the curve. When bearish, only participate in the sell side of the curve. I framed till the objective 42913. This objective that should be responsible for bringing it lower. There 42913 जो भी. Now framed short as well in the New York session from there 42913 around level here. Price shifted order flow from buy side of the curve to the sell side. You can see how quickly or with how displacement price was moving in the sell side of the curve, in the buy side when bearish, and how quickly it was moving in the sell side. So which is much better to be participating in, which is much more rewarding and much more probable? The right side of the curve, right? When bearish, sell side of the curve is that. See, not good to be participating in, right? Pretty much opportunities. First here, second here. If you were awake at that time, 6 a.m. open eye here, then here where I did participate here. Now why do I get distracted? Up. हम कहाँ थे? अब मेरे को डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होना है. Okay. No irrelevant talks. Price hits the relevant key level. You don't necessarily know at that time that this is the SMR, because price can make this thing here as well. So don't try to frame based off SMR. Let it form. You have pretty much room to target till the main objective, right? And logically it shouldn't reverse without the objective. So why FOMO? Why try to pick it here when let it confirm? Okay, now it is surely in the buy side of the curve. Now the idea is much more validated. But when price is here, you don't know if it will reject this high again. This leg lower, this leg up could be retracement, expansion into an objective, retracement, reversal. You don't know if this is a retracement or reversal. If this is a retracement, you are boomed. MSS plus FVG and price goes straight boom. Like I will show you here. Sweep, MSS, nice. FVG, Okay, the best model. Let me long and boom. So don't try to pick. Let this confirm. Participate in the continuation legs. Zero leg, first leg, second leg. I will tell you exactly how to participate in this leg. I have a proper systematic way. You only wanna frame entries when you can trust a leg, trust a low. This low will make price go higher in the buy side of the curve to the objective. This low would stay protected in the buy side of the curve to the objective. I gave a quick hint of entries framework, but you won't be able to understand properly. But yes, so the zeroth leg is LRB. When bearish, this would be LRS, low risk sell, and the first stage will remain first stage and second will remain second stage. Is this understood? LRB, what is LRB? What is first stage? What is second stage? Will you be able to identify these LRB first and second stage? पीछे हो जाओ. You don't. You know, but you don't know properly. So, like, always have a learner type mindset or approach, I will say. That that's what I still have. I keep refining my edge, keep sharpening it. I do work hard than all of you in here to this date as well. Okay, was this clear? How to spot LRB first stage, second stage? Will you people be able to spot? I showed you a way. Count after this leg has formed, count 0, 1, 2 on the legs which make price go higher to the objective. This leg isn't making price go higher, right? This didn't make price go higher. So this would be LRB, not this. This wouldn't be the leg making price go higher. This is the leg, right? Is this clear? Yes. I have taught a bit of that, but not everything. You would need a lot of practice on spotting these. That's why I gave you much time in the last few days, so that you people can cover up with the previous session. Now, this wouldn't be my fault if you people aren't able to work on those sessions, because in the starting weeks, starting first or first and 1.5 weeks, I used to take sessions every day. But from the third week, I slowed my speed so that you people can have more time. And in the last week, I took only one session, I guess. Protected swings, I guess. Protected and relevant, or protected swings was just a mere addition to relevant swings. So not that much of a work. I gave you that much time so that you people can cover those easy or core basic concepts, so that now the main concepts come. You people are able to understand these and able to put in efforts for these, only these. So both ways your fault. हेलो. हेलो. हाँ जी. नहीं, अभी मैं बिजी हूँ. अब ये आ गई. नाउ कम्स द कंसेप्ट. यार अभी वो समझाऊँ तुम लोग और पागल हो जाओगे. पर है तो आसान ही. एक लास्ट चीज़ है, फिर 80% एमएम खत्म. और बाकी जो रेस्ट 20% that is left, that you people would get to know with experience. 10% I will help you, 10% you will be able to only understand by experience, by working on MMXM more and more, by working on spotting it while price is printing live. Okay, this image is clear to you, I guess. अब कहाँ गई, इसको पोस्ट करना था. SMR से यार ऐसे नहीं अच्छा. SMR to LRB to first stage ऐसे नहीं अच्छा. ऐसे भी नहीं अच्छा. LRB first stage. यार क्या चक्कर है इनका. 2039 2047 एग्जैक्ट. गलत हो गया गलत. यार इन चारों में गैप नहीं होना चाहिए. आई कैन डू वन थिंग. उस सेंस में तो इधर भी कर सकता था. तो कर सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं, क्यों नहीं. एक दो तीन, एक दो तीन. Okay, on to the last slide. Now everything same. SMR, just don't read this ITL for the moment. SMR after hitting the relevant key level, price rejecting low, sell side of the curve to buy side of the curve. The next relevant leg, zeroth leg, which is LRB, making price go up. 0, 1, 2, first stage, second stage, LRB. Now, one thing that is added to in here is intermediate term low. What is the intermediate term low? A low which has swept a previous low. Basically, this is an intermediate term low. 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 This is not an intermediate term low because this, I don't want to go that much deep, but the SMR is the long term low, which is the most lowest or highest, that is not intermediate, that is said as long term low. Three type of lows: short term lows, intermediate term lows, long term lows. You don't need to know about short term lows, you don't need to know about long term lows. That's why I never thought about them, but I personally studied about them, yes. Then I refined and removed those things which don't need to be focused or stressed much about. And the orthodox definition of an intermediate term low is too complex. You will get much confused. That's why I kept it simple. A low which has swept a previous low. This is an intermediate term low, swept a previous low. This is an intermediate term low, swept a previous low. How you will use that? In two ways. When framing low risk buy entry, low risk sell entry, and you can use this at any point. And the main use of intermediate term low is when you are using it after the second stage, because there are stages after the second stage as well until the objective is met. Then this concept is used the most, but I use it in the low risk buy stage as well. You don't need to know how I use it. I will tell you the exact framework, but just know the definition and just know what is an intermediate term. This is it, a low which has swept an previous low. But if this is the lowest low of the leg, this would be SMR. The continuation manipulation lows, this would be intermediate term low. This would be intermediate term low. This wouldn't be the one. This looks exactly like one, but this is the one that formed the reversal. So this would be SMR, long term low. You don't need to learn about long term low, short term lows. Just the one that puts in the reversal, sell side to buy side. This is SMR, not intermediate term low. The ones that form in the continuation legs, those are intermediate term lows. Price is already in buy side of the curve here. So then any run on short term low and the low that runs the previous low and rejects, this is intermediate term low, this is intermediate term. Clear? And intermediate term low could be placed anywhere, here, here, anywhere. One thing that remains constant is this markup. The zeroth leg will always be LRB. The one leg or first leg would be first stage, second leg would be second stage. Okay, this would remain same, but intermediate term low could form at first stage, could form at all three stages, and even ahead then or more than three times, could neither form at any of these. So intermediate term low is situational, but what remains fixed is the placement of these stages. First stage will never be before LRB. Okay, the next or the closest leg to the SMR, the next relevant leg which makes price go higher after SMR is the zeroth leg, is the LRB, and vice versa for bearish LRS. Okay, but intermediate term low could be placed anywhere. This is an intermediate term low as well. Second stage as well intermediate term low. Okay, second stage as well intermediate term low. Intermediate term low thing is clear. 50 and 58. Okay, clear. Now one thing I just got in my mind. People often ask me Bro, what to do when you get an SMT here? Only if you knew which side of the curve you are in, then you would know which SMTs to use, which manipulation to use, which levels to use. When you are on the buy side of the curve, objective is still open. I won't care about bearish SMT. Would this SMT be something that I would work upon? Yes. Aligning with the side of curve I am on. Would this SMT be valid to me? Yes. But would I care about this SMT that much? Not unless there is a relevant objective here from where I could frame reversal to the downside. Until the objective is met, this opposing SMT I don't care about. If you get confused, just forget about it for the moment. I just got a reminder in my mind, that's why I said. So you wanna align SMT at these stages, at the low risk buy, at the first stage, at the second stage. Okay. So aligning everything with the side of curve price is on. When price is on the buy side of the curve, you will use lows as a key level. You will use internal level as a key level. You will use opposing candles as the key level, right? But which opposing candles? Down close candle, bullish order block. Which internal level? Bullish internal level. Which opposing swings? Bullish opposing swings, lows. Okay, now, bro, why don't you would want to see a manipulation over here? I would intentionally want to see a true breakout over here because I know I am on the buy side of the curve. Why would I want price to reverse from here when the objective is still open? That's why I expect when highs are breakthrough, I don't want to see a manipulation. If it shows me a manipulation, I will assume that this low isn't protected. It is coming to form an intermediate term low here, then manipulation here, then framing it from here. But when price breaks through a high, I would want to see a true breakout over a high. Highs would be displaced through. What is true breakout? Price truly breaking through, truly displacing through relevant swings, right? True breakout over highs. But I wouldn't want to see true breakout below relevant swing lows, right? When price is on the buy side of the curve, I don't want to see a true breakout below here. That's how I am like having an idea even before price tags the swing. What do I want to see here and where do I want to see there? Makes a bit more sense. This slide was just for intermediate term though, but I solved maybe two or more doubts of yours. POIs, sir, if you would have read or gone through edu section, you would have gone through them, I guess. Right? This was after the first phase of price, just the starting of the mentorship. So you don't even have gone through this. How could you expect to understand all these then? Nice dedication. That's all I use in PDRs mainly. I don't use mitigation block. I don't use rejection block. I don't use dash dash block. I don't use breaker block. Just these. Take out any of my position and take out any of my journal and show me if I have used any more PDRs than these. 50, 58. Nice. Intermediate term low. It took me around 4 5 hours of consistent sitting to prepare all this. So I expect some effort from you as well. If you don't put that effort even for yourself. What can I do other than removing you? Makes sense. I can make that better. Sir. And rejected. Or I can rejected. Now much better, right? This law has rejected. नहीं 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 नहीं, इसने तो रिजेक्ट करा, रिजेक्ट तो इसने करा. तो मेरी पहली डेफिनेशन ही चाहिए. 5 घंटे सोच के सही बनाया था फिर मैंने. अब इक्कीस 21 now. So the MMXM thing is clear. I can quickly go over all 5 slides again, then move on to examples, or should I directly go on to examples? I can give a quick review or quick recap of all the 5 slides again. I am okay with putting 200% of my efforts from my side, but just you people stay consistent with your efforts. I will put double or triple than yours. I have no problem solving doubts for 100th time until you are putting efforts from your side as well. I was asking about the mentioned PO. I have always mentioned those POIs. You would never see me using rejection block, litigation block, breaker block. So my question now is, should I recap which I currently gone through or taught, or directly jump over to examples, or should I first give a brief short overview of all 5 slides, then move on to examples? No response. You don't want to see examples as well? Okay. So you people are saying you understood everything. Nice. We'll see when you people will post tasks. I won't explain again. वो तो मेरे को भी पता है यार, समझा ही दूंगा, पर तुम लोग बदतमीज हो ना. अब यार एग्जाम्पल भी उड़ गई. क्या बोलूं अब मैं. एग्जाम्पल थी एक इधर, एक इधर, और एक इधर. नहीं. ओके. डेली चार्ट. What can you see here? A bullish order flow, right? Opposing candles being respected, lows being rejected, lows being rejected, opposing candles being respected, supporting price higher, opposing candles supporting price higher, lows being rejected, highs being displaced through, highs being displaced through. So you wanna align yourself with the current order flow. So lows, I took a position that day. This was manipulation. I took it here till here, but my draw was this. So that was valid as well. But lows being rejected for the first time in here. Okay. Still aligning with the current order flow. Okay. Lows being rejected. Then again a low being rejected. So where are your opportunities to participate? You can use this as a reversal to frame higher, right? You can use this to frame reversal higher, right? You have studied relevant swing manipulation over there. You frame to the opposing relevant swing, which is the opposing relevant swing here. This, so you could have framed this day and this day, right? And how do you frame these days? Let's talk about this high time frame expansion using low time frame MMXM. Okay, this is high time frame expansion, daily expansion higher from here, price showing manipulation. So you wanna trade to the opposing side. This day, this would have been the minimum draw, right? Relevant opposing swing, price showing manipulation from here. So high time frame expansion, how would you frame that? Using low time frame MMXM, daily key level, hourly MMXM, daily key level. So hourly MMXM in Monday 3 March. I don't remember this, but I do remember this. I did participate these days. I guess I participated this day as well. Don't exactly remember. 3 March. Okay, let's hop into that. 3 March. This was the daily key level. Okay. And price opened up here the next day. This looks like the most relevant draw to me. And this. Okay. The relevant objectives for the next day. So how would you frame lows being rejected? So price shifting into buy side of the curve from sell side of the curve. Sell side of the curve to buy side of the curve. But you don't exactly know at this point that this is the reversal. Price could sweep opposing swing, framing this move higher as a retracement to then go again lower. You don't know exactly at here. Expansion into an objective could be reversal, could be retracement, right? You don't exactly know expansion into an objective. Which phase is this now? Moving opposing in the opposing direction could be retracement, could be reversal. You don't exactly know. That's why you don't try to frame the SMR. Okay, you use this for a framework. Okay, lows being rejected for the first time. Low being rejected for the first time. Okay, now bullish order flow. Low being rejected for the second time. Okay, this makes me think. Okay, this is the SMR. Low risk buy, zero leg. This is a sweep. I don't know if you are able to see, but this is a sweep. See, this is a sweep. So low risk buy leg. So you would frame the hourly setups in here. MMXM in MMXM. Daily MMXM, you would frame then Orly MMXM into MMXM. So manipulation below relevant swing. Mm, what swing or which swing becomes the minimal draw? This, right? So you can frame manipulation below an opposing swing to reversal to the opposing swing, right? So 3M 4 5 6 7. I don't wanna go on to lower time frames, but same idea here. कहाँ गया? Framing high time frame expansions using low time frame MMXM, which is the time frame now. So you wanna frame high time frame expansions from here, right? 5 a.m., 6 a.m. How would you frame that? 7 a.m. Orly key level M3, M5, M15 MMXM. This is basically my model. In short, I just aligned two or three more things. Okay. Now again, main objective still being open, and this. So price rejecting lows, again rejecting lows, again a sign of bullish order flow. Nice. Now, this is zeroth leg. After this, you can count this as well. Okay. SMR, zeroth leg, low risk buy. First leg, first stage. Second leg, second stage. Okay. Anyhow you like. But if I go on to the 4 hour, then this becomes the first, right? The zeroth leg disappears from here. So this becomes the logical draw from the 4 hour. So if we just see 4 hour, if seeing the 1 hour, yes, this is the swing or this is the leg next to SMR which made price go ahead. So this would you would consider this as a low risk buy. Okay, you can. Framing the next 0 SMR 0 1 2. Buying opportunities in here on the lower time frame. What is the what is which is the time frame? Okay. Expansions expectation on hourly time frame, hourly key level. Which time frame you would use to frame MMXM? Hourly key level, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes to the objective. Now, if you can see one more thing, true breakout, right? Over a relevant swing. So you would trust this low to stay protected and so target the next relevant objective. So again, expectation for expansion on hourly, which time frame you would use for framing MMXM? I would need to see if this is an SMT. Because only that way I could be able to frame this, else I would let it go without me. Silver. This is an SMT. This is an SMT. So expectation of expansion from here, even the price didn't move quite well, but that's just ACS session. Yes, okay with that. One more good example which I had prepared. This one was not prepared. I just randomly went into a random one. Okay, let's get on to the one I prepared. Now, now, on the daily. Ishoja, this move higher is confirmed. Okay, this looks like a relevant objective, relevant swing. Price moves away from that, tags the relevant opposing swing. Bullish order flow. Lows should be rejected. Lows will be rejected. Align SMT here, aligning with the side of curve. Price in. Price is in, right? Then this becomes a confluence. SMT here doesn't make any sense to me, even though it was or even though it wasn't. But on the right side of the curve. So I framed that day. I framed the next day as well when price showed manipulation, price rejecting this low. So even though you weren't able to participate this day, but after this day closes, which is the most probable draw, price rejecting a low, again rejecting a low, clear opposing swing, clear opposing relevant swing as objective, this being the failure swing to it, price clearly rejecting a low. The next day you are bullish for the day. So framing expansion on the higher time frame. Framing higher time frame expansion, higher time frame expansion on the daily. How would you frame that? Using low time frame MMXM, daily key level, hourly MMXM, daily key level or daily expectation for expansion. So hourly MMXM. You wanna frame hourly MMXM on this day to this objective. Okay, let's get into that. हाँ मैंने गलत एग्जांपल देने थे अच्छा वो इधर है उसके भी समझाऊंगा ये भी बता देता हूँ I did frame this day as well बदतमीजी gap if UDBI remembers H4 so the relevant level is it the next day opened around here 6 p.m. open low now price moves away from this level you know phases of price internal external level still being open objective price tags IRL first so then framing IRL to URL so now you have expectation on what time frame expectation of price expanding towards the objective on H4 you would then frame this H4 expansion using M15 M5 MMX but if I show you daily to H1 rejecting a low right price rejecting a low here SMR okay then low risk buy the next leg making price go higher then this would be which leg SMR 0 1 first stage right first stage to the objective relevant opposing swing so you have expectation after this candle shows you manipulation and you know you are on the right side of the curve buy side of the curve now align all those previous things phases of price dash 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 relevant swing using MMXM logic on the right side of the curve and if this is a retracement or consolidation framing AMD continuation from here so using phases of price or using anything you have a clear objective open and price rejects a low bullish order flow lows will be rejected even though you didn't know about MMXM you would be able to still frame this because I have taught you about AMD continuation expansion into new phase this is clearly not expansion this is a consolidation so AMD continuation price shows manipulation below here you have an expectation of price expanding higher to the objective on which time frame H1 right so you would frame H1 MMXM you would frame H1 expansion using low time frame MMXM you have expectation of price expanding towards the draw on the H1 right so for Hourly key level, hourly expectation of expansion, you would use minutes MMXM. So minutes MMXM using here picho yeah 10 a.m. 11 a.m. and 12. 9 a.m. manipulates, you have expectation for 10 a.m., 11 a.m. and 12 a.m. expanding, right? So you would frame this hourly key level, or you would frame this hourly expansion using M3 M5 MMXM. Let's frame it then. I did frame it using M3 around 9:30, I guess. So yes, this was the hourly level. This was the objective. So tell me, this is SMR, right? The next relevant leg, making price go higher, low risk buy. I did frame this. I will tell you the entry logic after I will teach you, but I did frame. And even though you aren't able to frame this, you know you are on the right side of the curve, you know which side of the curve, you know the objective, and you know how to frame. Relevant opposing swings, relevant opposing candles, bullish order flow, buy side of the curve, lows will be rejected, relevant opposing candles will support price higher. Even if you miss this, lows will be rejected. Another opportunity, lows will be rejected, right? And relevant opposing candles will support price higher. Bullish order flow. हेलो, कमरे में हो? काम कर रहा हूँ. अभी थोड़ा आधा घंटा लगेगा. हाँ मैंने पहले बोला था अभी काम कर रहा हूँ, बाद में बात. हाँ आधे घंटे तक. हाँ अभी मेरे को नहीं परेशान करो, बाद में चलते हैं. Relevant opposing candles will support price higher in a bullish order flow. Relevant opposing candles will support price higher in a bullish order flow. Lows will be rejected in a bullish order flow. Uncountable opportunities. Why you need to worry? So SMR, first leg after that, zeroth leg, LRB. Next leg, supporting price higher, first stage. Next leg, supporting price higher, second stage. So why you need to catch it here? Even if you miss this, just need to know on which side of the curve you are and what is the objective. Okay, nice. Understood this? Okay, बंदे गैप हो रहा है, नाइस. अब मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा, मैं अपने काम टाल रहा हूँ, तो मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा और एग्जांपल देने का. नाइस डेडिकेशन. ऐसे मैंने एक इन डेप्थ एग्जांपल प्रिपेयर करी थी, वो अभी तक दी नहीं. अपने काम टाल रहा हूँ मैं, पर कोई बात नहीं. नाइस एफर्ट. सबको उड़ा दूंगा कल परसों से. Okay, the next day, this was the relevant swing, right? Just wait or give me a second. Price reaches a relevant swing. Two things can happen from here. Either manipulation, either true breakout over this. If true breakout over this, you frame to the next relevant swing. If manipulation, you frame to the opposing side, right? So the next day, you have either bearish price, either bullish, depending on how price reacts to this relevant swing. Let's see how does it react to there. And I did frame that day, but let us frame live. Can you see the true breakout over the relevant swing? I can see over the relevant swing. So price is displacing through this objective. So going for the next relevant objective, right? True breakout over the relevant swing, framing till the next relevant objective. Okay, so still bullish order flow, right? Lows being rejected, relevant opposing candle, supporting price higher. Okay, so we wanna stay aligned with the bullish order flow. Gonna frame bullish MMXN. So when do we get an opportunity? Just a second. Relevant opposing candle, supporting price higher. Again, right? Relevant opposing candles, right? You could have framed here, you could have framed here. I don't personally participate around London, but if you were to, you could have framed using these opposing candles. Clearly, bullish order flow again. Now, how I did personally frame that day. Just a second. Now. Expansion into new phase. Either retracement, either consolidation. This doesn't look like a reversal to me. Neither I would want to frame a reversal of a pair because the relevant swing, which is the objective, is still open. So if this is a reversal, if this is a retracement's objective, internal level. I could frame IRL to ERL from here, which I did frame. Make sense? So you have an expectation of price moving higher from here. You have expectation of bullish expansion to this objective on hourly chart. Expectation of price, high time frame expansion. How do you frame that? High time frame expansion, hourly expansion. How do you frame? Using low time frame MMXM, hourly key level, minutes MMXM, hourly key level, minutes MMXM, 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, whichever suits the best. I did use 3 minute, I guess. Key level ही गैप हो गई, वापस जाना पड़ेगा, लाइन से मार्क करना पड़ेगा. This was the key level. Just a second. This was the key level so that it remains on the lower time frame as well. Okay. So low time frame MMXM, SMR after the relevant key level is hit, which is the next leg to it, zero leg. So zero leg is low risk buy leg. This is SMR. The next leg which makes price go higher. This isn't the leg, right? This is the one. I took this personally that day till where? Till here. Took this till here. Okay. Even if you missed this, you know you are still on the right side of the curve. You have the right info. What is the draw? You know which side of the curve you are on. You know what is the order flow? Bullish order flow. Bullish order flow. Okay. Relevant opposing candles will support price higher. Lows will be rejected. Okay. What could be the next opportunity? One opportunity which I or you people can frame because we know true breakout, right? True breakout over a swing. Relevant opposing candle into this fair value gap, you can say, or over true breakout over here. So framing here from here, that would have 2.5 given 2.5 hour as well. Even if you missed this, let me see if you could have gotten more. If you frame this relevant opposing candles into this key level or this key level, will support price higher. So this endless opportunities, right? You just need to have the right skill set. And price keeps expanding. Boom, boom, boom. That's what happens when you align the right things, when you use the right thing. And now coming on to the marking of stages. SMR, zeroth leg, first leg, and you can view this as second. So how would we mark this? No intermediate term low in here, right? As I said, price could form a full MMXM without forming one single intermediate term low. That is situational, but one thing which will remain constant, SMR, low risk buy, first stage, second stage. Can you frame entries after second stage? Yes. I will tell you how, but not now because entry part is not now. Are these examples clear? Very clear. ओके। मेरे में हिम्मत नहीं है पोस्ट करने की, एक यही पोस्ट कर दूंगा। एक आरटीआई के एग्जांपल थे, इन लोगों ने करा दी गुम। M2K पे ढूंढी थी मैंने, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द डे। यस यस आई हैव मार्क्ड। Clear opposing swing. So either a retracement or reversal on the higher time frame. Even this is a retracement. Even if this is a retracement, after this day's closure, this becomes the minimum objective. Opposing swing as a retracement objective, right? After this day's closure, this चल रहा गया एक सेकंड। After this day's closure, this move looks like a high time frame retracement or high time frame reversal. So we are framing, we take this as a high time frame retracement until the reversal is completely confirmed. Even if this is a retracement, relevant opposing swings becomes the objective. Okay, so you have an expectation of bullish expansion on the daily. How would you frame that? Daily key level, daily expansions expectation, hourly MMXM. So hourly MMXM, you would wanna frame hourly MMXM higher. Okay, let's go. शो करने पड़ेंगे और मेरे को पता नहीं मैंने कहाँ कहाँ करे और so now just marking out stages, SMR, right? This would be intermediate term low as well, but in terms of stages, this is the SMR, this is the zeroth leg. This would be LRB, right? LRB and intermediate term low as well. So you could have framed in here as well. How? Bullish order flow, lows will be rejected. Make sense? Lows will be rejected. This got rejected. So even if you were to frame here, hourly expectation, hourly expansions expectation, hourly key level, how would you frame that? 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute MMXM, right? I want to go that much deeper now because we are talking about the next day. So okay. Bullish order flow, SMR, zeroth leg, first leg, low risk buy, first stage. Again, this is an intermediate term low, sweeping over to previous low. So opportunities lie here, right? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I did frame this way, but you people will get confused. Let me see 30 minutes. If this was an SMT, I can show you immediately. 5 a.m. with wine. 5 a.m. Yes, this was. Okay, makes sense. 5 a.m. with wine. 8 a.m. Okay, we know this should stay protected ideally. Okay, so expansion higher, opposing move lower. This is the minimum objective. So any opposing move, you would frame it as retracement. Retracement's objective, internal level. SMT with internal level. So framing expansion to this objective minimum on the hourly. How would you frame that? Using minutes MMXM. 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. SMT here with this low. M2K isn't much clear. RTY would have been clear. पागल है दोनों. It's just how micro forms. Mini is much better for starting. This looks like a good place to enter, but even though if you didn't, SMR still on the right side of the curve. You know the objective. You know the objective. इतनी दूर कहाँ भाग गया भाई? Whatever. This is the objective. So you are on the right side of the curve. How would you frame? Bullish order flow. Relevant opposing candles will support price higher. Lows will reject. Right. SMR next leg to it. Low risk buy. Okay. Nice. Lows will reject price higher. SMR. Zeroth leg. LRB. First leg. First stage. Second leg. Second stage. Now going on to the main two examples which I will post markup of as well. Not in the mood to do so, but still do anyhow. I don't let your karma decide mine. Okay, still the objective is pending. With this, I would frame this move lower as a retracement, right? So the next day bullish, we can look onto the daily chart. Price came there, came back. I would frame this move lower as a retracement and not a reversal. You people know the reason. I won't explain pages again in this MM exam lesson, but you know I have expectation price moving higher on the daily, so I would use hourly MM exam, right? Daily key level, daily expectation of expansion, high time frame expansion expectation, so hourly MM exam, hourly MM exam. Let's go. These two will be the last two examples. Now. I don't trust any of these till here. Why? This SMT mean price has swept this on the correlated asset. So I would see this as price rejecting a low. So in bullish order flow, price rejecting a low, you have an opportunity, right? So so hourly expectation of expansion, hourly expectation of expansion using 3 minute MMXM, using 5 minute MMXM. So YM See, lows being rejected, correlated asset, lows being rejected, bullish order flow. Dun, dun, dun. Retracement into internal level. So SMR, low risk buy, lows being rejected. First stage, second stage, intermediate term low. That's how you frame. Makes sense, makes sense, so sense. तो क्या भाई यार, आए वाइन के एग्जांपल तो ज़्यादा बेटर है। वाइन की जगह this, taking this as an objective. If you frame this MMXM, यार गलत कर लिया, here to here, expansion into an objective. So new phase from there, either retracement or reversal. Retracement and so respects the internal level. So SMR, right? Zeroth leg, low risk buy. SMR 01, first stage. Where are the opportunities for you? Not in here, in here, and in here. In here as well. How? Relevant opposing candles. I did frame here that day. I do remember now. Around 8:30. Relevant opposing candles. Quoting price higher. zero point 0.5 of this being respected. So I did frame here. So I don't make this come back like this. Okay. So now SMR, zeroth leg LRB. Then this leg making price go higher. LRB first stage. Let's mark it up as well and post. एक सेकेंड, मेरे पास तो अंधे एग्जांपल्स हैं, मैंने तो जर्नल करा हुआ है। कोई बात नहीं, कर देते हैं पोस्ट तुम लोगों के लिए। LRS कहाँ गया भाई? Intermediate term low as well LRB. So I will write more both. Low risk buy, zeroth leg. Okay, I will write 0 as well, so you people remember it. 0, and then what comes after 0? 1, the first stage. One, right? So expectation on the hourly by expanding from here. So how would you frame hourly and expansion using 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, 15 minutes MMXM. Let us post this at first. मेरे सारे indicator template खराब करवा दे तुम लोग. See how even the complex moves, you can decode the most complex moves as well. Dun, dun, dun. Right info. थक गए यार. हाँ पहले गोल्ड की कर लें या फिर गोल्ड वाला देखने में ज़्यादा आसान है यार। पहली एग्जांपल आसान हो वो समझ आएगा। इसको ही देते हैं। टू ब्रेकआउट ओवर हियर, इसको नहीं समझाऊंगा, इसको नहीं समझाऊंगा। इंटरनल टू एक्सटर्नल, राइट? जस्ट दिस। ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑब्जेक्टिव। बीच में कब से आ गया भाई? IRL. This is simple and clear to you. Why framing from here to here? IRL to ERL, right? If you look, the mean threshold of these opposing candles was respected. These opposing candles being respected, bullish order flow, right? Relevant opposing candles being respected, relevant opposing candles supporting price higher. Okay, nice. I will remove this. Just two things, IRL to ERL. Okay. Expectation on which time frame? Hourly. 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Expectation on hourly of price expanding towards an objective. How would you frame that? यार ये अभी तक क्वेश्चन ही कर। Objective using M3 MMBM from relevant key level, which is that key level H1 IRL. So relevant key level is tag, right? So you then frame high time frame expansion from that key level using low time frame MMXM. This is the simplest example, IRL to ERL. I did frame that as well. I will show you the exact entry I did post as well. Okay. H1 key level, H1 expectation of expansion. So minutes MMXM. यार वो की लेवल ही गैप हो जाता है, इसको लाइन से मार्क करना पड़ेगा। This is H1 IRL. Okay. This is it. Line H1 key level IRL bottom. Okay. So this is SMR. This is SMR 0. 0 is what? Low risk buy. Okay. Why don't I keep it here? Middle. Center. That is good. This is low risk buy. Relevant opposing candle will support price higher. Relevant opposing candle will support price higher. And SMR 0. I will mark out 0 as well. Okay. For you people to understand it better. SMR 0th leg 0 1. So 1 is first stage, as its name suggests. So 1. Okay. Relevant opposing candles will support price higher. So SMR 0 1 2. Right. This one was the better or simple example, I will say. To the objective. By marking out SMR LRB first stage, second stage. Example 1. This example is clear, I guess so. Today's session got a little bit long, I guess, but was worth it because the main concepts did start today, and I guess they started pretty well. हाँ मैं थक गया भाई, मेरे में बिल्कुल हिम्मत नहीं थी, और ऊपर से गुस्सा भी चढ़ाते हैं लोग। ये अभी एक भाई नए आए हैं, मतलब पुराने सिर्फ आप 3 बैठे, पहले 8 बंदे थे, 5 रास्ते में भाग गए। तो मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा रिकॉर्डिंग अपलोड करने का, करी है मैंने। One more example, or this example is enough? Why not NQ? I can give uncountable examples, but the thing is, people won't understand. People won't be able to understand it that way that I used to frame. I have a bit of experience. People don't. Let's see if we can frame from here. If the low time frame looks well, I will post this example. Relevant opposing swing, relevant swing, manipulation, framing reversal to the relevant opposing swing, right? Relevant swing on the opposing side. This being failure swing. Let's see if we have the low time frame structure good on there. So we will post this. And 3, if it is nice, we will post. Not too much of nice, not too much too bad. But I won't be able to post second stage. Why? SMR, SMR, right? Zero leg, low risk buy. First leg, first stage. No second stage, people will get confused. This is too nice. But if I switch lower, I can frame SMR 0, but then people will get confused. Why this? Why not this? Why not this? That's why not this example. I can frame, but people will get confused. Any much better or cleaner example can we use this one? 5 a.m. to the objective. Looks nice. Yes. SMR low risk buy. First stage, second stage. Nice one. Five separators only H1. Okay. Manipulation below relevant swing, or you can frame this as bullish order flow, lows will reject price higher. Or even though you weren't knowing this before, clearly AMD continuation, right? Continuation of previous move. That's why I explained AMD continuation first, then AMD reversal. Why AMD continuation first? Lows will reject price, and these lows rejecting price is being aligned with the current order flow. AMD continuation is a continuation signature of current order flow. That is how you wanna be framing ideally, aligned with the current order flow. Bullish order flow, lows will reject price higher. Did it reject? Yes. 1 hour expectation of expansion. 3 minute, 5 minute MMXM. Do I need to write anything here? Just marking this 6 a.m. and 7 a.m.